Welcome back to Ep.57 Gaming and our replay of Horizon Zero Dawn. And picking up where we left off. I just want to check, not that one. Resources. Yeah, I think we did sell off what we didn't need last time. So that's good. We do have a generous reward box with a health potion in it. How about our handy dandy little weaves and whatnot? Don't know. Alright. It's on this. Which boat is this? Okay, so it doesn't need the corruption. Do I have something better than a blue? Because we had that. Handling and damage. Handling and damage. We could definitely add that. And then this is tear, damage, and shock. So do I have a better tear? I don't think it really matters much. No, I didn't want to put that one on. We'll just replace it with the old one. Okay. Do we have a better shock coil? We do. Alright, we'll add that. Okay. Anything else that I can replace? Not really. How about on our outfits? Okay, that one's our stealth outfit. I think all of our outfits are pretty good. Although we could remove the lesser coils or weaves from these and replace them with better ones. Or just sell them as is. But we really don't need the cash. Ah, Aloy. You are gonna be stuck, aren't you? Nope. There we go. Alright, quick save. And for today's episode, main quest is the Shadow of the Lodge. We're still working on Weapons of the Lodge, which is the hunting grounds. And we also... collectibles. We also have quite a few flowers and other items to collect, so we're going to continue on with that. I'm sorry if that's kind of boring to you, but I do want to take care of all of this before the end of the playthrough. Hello, big birdie. So, that is the agenda for today. Hunting challenges.
I'll find a use for you.
And finishing our flowers. Ooh, what do you have? Watcher lens or heart? Yeah, heart. Lens is green. But I would like to see if we can do those overrides now to get that one challenge. That might just have to wait until the end of the... Need to get around this peak. Might just have to wait until we are able to apply upgrades to the spear. Coils, yeah. Or are they the same thing? I mean, they're triangles. It's a coil. Yeah, it's still a coil. It's just weird. Alright, where is this flower? There's this flower. Oh, hush, girl. You didn't get hurt. And there's another one over here. Okay. Are we... Alright, we don't need to backtrack. We just need to go this way. The thing about going and collecting all of these flowers is there is a good chance that we might come across parts of the map where we have left some little quests undone, as we saw with our previous one. You can't get up on that rock. Really, Aloy? That was stupid. Don't think we're gonna find anything here. On Sentinel. Nope. That's fine. We might find some more medicinals over here.
Stocking up.
Okay. So the last few nights I have actually been playing a game that you probably wouldn't expect me to play. I have been playing Mega Man X because it was one of my favorite games as a kid. And it has been so long since I have used a controller that my hand is rather... my left hand is rather sore from it. Mainly because I have a paper cut on the pad of my thumb that I am using to control the...
I'll shake it out later.
The movement, like... And... it's really... like, it's been screwing me up a little bit, especially considering my, my controller that I have is not that great of a controller. It's a Logitech controller, which the only reason we bought, or I bought a Logitech controller was because that's what we used when I was a kid. But this controller specifically does not have the little joystick that the old one did. So, instead of being able to control it just by, like, using the deeper part of my thumb, where the paper cut isn't, I have to basically press down exactly where that paper cut is, and it hurts so bad that I am so excited to be able to play something again that I remember from childhood that, like, I'm just powering through it or whatever, and I think I've done more damage to that paper cut over the last couple nights than is healthy for it. So I am going to take a break from nostalgia gaming for a little while, I think, tonight. Hopefully I'll stream, but you don't know that, because that's this episode is coming out like next week.
Grab this now.
No, I don't want to play with you. There we go. We'll be past them shortly. Because now that we've hit the Sawtooth site, they're gonna turn back. There we are. But I mean, it's kind of fun, like, playing an old game, like, from my childhood, because so many of them, like, the PC games were on disc. And so, like, they can't really be ported because they were already on PC, and it's not... Like, basically the software just is no longer compatible with what exists today, so a lot of the games, a lot of the retro games I used to play are just... They don't exist anymore unless you have, like, an old build PC that you have completely taken offline and runs entirely by disk in order to Hello, big boy. Sawtooth. Are you the only Sawtooth here? Will you come here and let me override you, maybe? Because I'd rather do that than fight you. Here. Have a spear up the snoot. Alright. Now we have a friend that we cannot ride. But he's pretty cool. Alright. Still looking for this flower. There it is. And it's snowing. But there's the landscape. It's pretty cool. You can see the storm bird in the distance over the tower. Alright. Let's see. I think we'll fast travel to this camp in order to get to that. Wow. Another campfire that we stand on in order to do stuff with. Real good. A little bit more herb. Okay, I'll have that. Are we full? Yeah, we are full. Didn't think we were full yet. Right. Down there. Let's see if we can get down there without breaking Aloy. Easier said than done sometimes, but it's always fun to do a little cross-country travel that is not the right way to do it. A lot of switchback passes right here. That's annoying. Are we going to actually have to get into a fight now? Maybe. Really? You guys can't take down a couple of... Come on. That should not have overshot. There we go. I saved your life by killing a couple of,
Here's something for you.
God. This makes the Nora seem incompetent when they can't even fight a couple of Watchers.
These will keep.
Okay. Here, flower, flower, flower. There it is. Growing on a rock. Alright, now what? There's a Banuk figure up there. But yeah, I used to play Pitfall, and Load Runner, and Three Dirty Dwarves, which was a Sega game that nobody seems to remember, but it was probably one of my favorites. Played a lot of pinball games on PC. Those were fun. I miss those. What else did I play a lot of? The Incredible Machine, that was fun. I think you can get newer versions of that game that use like the same puzzles, but a lot of the new versions of it are not, no, we need to go this way. A lot of the new versions of it are not the classic game, which, I mean, that's okay, but it would have been nice if somebody would have just stuck with the original Sierra game. Hunter Hunted, that was another big one. I love that. Don't you miss that line. Thank you. Alright.
A relic of some
Another
kind.
Banuk figurine.
Probably Banuk.
Trying to think what else we played. A lot of demo games, because you used to get like demo games in cereal boxes. So there were a lot of things that we got, you know, as free demos. And a lot of those games, I sort of have to say, were not that impressive. I realized they were just demos, but they were just so new in the world of PC gaming that they just kind of sucked. I remember we had a pirated copy of a game called Carnivores 2 that was a dinosaur hunting game. And we also had, like, we didn't know if we were going to like it, so that's why we were okay buying, like, a pirated copy, but back then, like, a lot of people pirated things on disc, because you could just burn things, like, copy them over without an issue. It was really easy to do. It's like...
That was refreshing.
Kind of like making mixtapes, except with software instead. But eventually we did get the original, like legit, rather than a pirated copy. And I must say that Carnivores 2 was much more enjoyable, and one of the first games I bought on Steam was actually a PC port of those games. Well, at least Carnivores 2. And I'm happy I found it, but it's one of those games that does make me motion sick. Did you just die? No, I don't want you. How the hell did we end up with corrupted in this area? 'Cause there shouldn't be a corrupted zone, is there?
That hurt it.
Yes, that did. Okay, can I just move on now and grab my flower? And heal. Not
Now
flower.
they're hunting me.
Yes, they're always hunting you. That's what they do. They hunt things. Okay.
I'll tuck that away.
Might as well grab some ridgewood because we're gonna run low on it here shortly. I don't. Ancient debris piles. Let's grab that real quick because I'll have to make a new anti-corruption thing. Antidote. Corruption antidote. Hi, bunny. Gonna be a spinny bunny like we had spinny geese.
Save these for the trail.
Just need one more sprig of something. And I don't want fire kiln root, thank you. That'll do it. Should be another campfire. Like to save at this campfire. Ooh, there's stuff here. Alright. See. Nice little sheltered spot. I like this. What's this? Alright. Pause to read. We have so many of those. Okay. There we go. All three of you are easily did. And there's the cups that we were after right here. And all of those looted. Okay, now, our next target. So yeah, I guess we'll go after the middle flower first, and then the other cup. It was kind of fun, actually, getting insta-kills on those guys, because we used 3 arrows instead of just 2. Or just 1, rather. What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. You can die. Epic guy. You want to come and get overridden? Guess I'll let you fight all these assholes for me. Good sawtooth. Alright, do your thing.
Now, what were you doing out here?
Kinda wish you could send them, like, order them to attack. That would be fun. Go get it. Good boy. Alright. Well, I will leave you to your patrol. I am going to go get this cup. I really need to use overrides more efficiently in this game. I never do, and it sucks. Because it's such a fun mechanic. Like, just being able to come in and you have an enemy that you're not sure about fighting. Just override it and have it fight for you instead of the other way around. Where is this cup? I think it's going to be up in these ruins. Maybe. Ah, there. Right over here somewhere. On this side. Yes. There we go. And that looks to be everything from here, except for the Vista Point, but we don't really care about that. How far? We're halfway through this. I don't think we're going to actually get to the hunting grounds challenges today, unfortunately. I know I said we were going to do that at the beginning, but there's just too many of these things left. How many do we have? Collectables. Okay, we need 1 more flower for that set, 3 more for this set, 2 more Banuk figures, and 1 more cup. Alright. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Let's see about the Banuk figure first, because that's always an interesting little challenge. Try to get past these, I forget what those are called. As long as they run from me instead of at me, we're going to be good. Okay. can already see the line down. Now we just have to find the path up. Maybe if we go up the mountain this way? Alright. Oh, we came across it, which is good. Alright. Dude, you're supposed to run across those, not jump them. Okay, there's that. Another line. Another Banuk figure.
This sculpture must be of Banuk make.
Okay, good enough. Some metal flower over there. That's probably gonna be a bitch to get to. I don't want to go down though if it's up here on this same level. But chances are it's not going to be. Alright, going down. Might have been easier just
Scrabbling a bit.
to take the normal route. Alright, where is this flower? That is the question. Nope. Aloy, let's walk around the rocks. Thank you. Now up. Alright. Slowly getting there. See, this is what I really enjoy about this game, is it is truly, like, open world in that if you can get there, like, you're allowed to go there. There's no, like, stupid barriers that say, no, you're not allowed to go that way until you actually get to, like, the edge of the map.
It's beautiful in its way.
Okay, so that is that. Looks like our next target is going to be this cup. No, I don't want it there. I want it there. Fast travel. Alright, we have a tall neck. Let's see if we can skirt around some of these. As we are not interested in fighting at the moment. We just want to get the cup. Crouch. Low pro.
Damn.
No damn. Alright. Scanning. Over there? Is that where I'm seeing it? Yep. Swim, Aloy. I don't think I would want to swim in the ruins of an ancient city like this. Too much rust and sharp stuff in the water. End up getting cut up pretty bad. Okay. I don't think we missed... No, we did miss one thing here in Nora territory. This should be the last one down here, I
I
think.
think he built all this alone. So many memories.
Welcome
It's not
home.
home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure. I wish you could go inside to see the inside of the house. Ross certainly built quite a nice little home for him and Aloy.
Getting soaked from melted
Where are we going?
snow.
Is there another path out the back? Yeah. I always forget about this doorway. It's not a very common one. In fact, I don't think we ever actually used that. Okay, this is a walkable line. Italy has such a gorgeous home to grow up in. Alright. Here we are. Just admiring the scenery. Literally right outside her back door. Okay. Now let's check the notebook. We need one more flower in that set, one more in this set, and one more Banuk figurine. So where are those on the map? That is the question. 2 flowers and 2 flowers and a Banuk figurine. Well, there's the Banuk figurine. Easy enough to find that.
Travel well.
Hello, Banuk. Right, we'll do a quick save here. Let's talk to the trader, but first I want to make sure... No, I do have some boxes. Alright, we have a blast trap and a full health potion. Okay. So. One of those. Why won't it let me take the blast trap out of the box then? If we had that many. Or if we were short that many. Sell the foxtails. Machine core. Watcher hearts. Machine eye. Just looking for duplicate shapes. More watcher lenses. Wristwatches. Keys. Ring. Bottle opener. A little bit of metal burn. We're keeping the corruption glaze root and the meat. We'll sell the sparks. There we go. That's looking better. Any of these that we need to get rid of? Don't think so. I think we're pretty good. Suppose we could get rid of some of those, but... Sell that one. Don't need a 9 handling. And everything else we have is so much better. I think we're pretty good. Okay. Now let's see about this figurine over here. Aloy, get up on that rock. Thank you. Alright, the climbing path is over there, actually. Which is a little difficult. There we go. Actually, it wasn't as difficult as I half feared. Mainly because, Aloy. Damn it, girl. You can't get up there? No. The line is right here. Thank you. Now, up. And up. Up. There you go. Why was that so difficult the first time around? Do not... Come on. You can do this. There you go. Hello. There. Yeah, this is a lot just to get to a figurine.
A wind sculpture.
Okay.
The nuke, probably.
No kidding. There we are. And we'll repel down. Ta-da! Okay. That's the last Banuk sculpture. Now we just need to look around the map and find the last 2 flowers. We've already checked down in here. What about over here? Not seeing anything flower-shaped. Sort of trying to pay attention to areas that I haven't been to. Like in this whole stretch. I'm not seeing anything there or up there. Let's see. Nothing in the middle. Where are these last 2 flowers? It's a Vista Point, another Vista Point. They shouldn't be up in DLC territory because that is the DLC. So, tap. Toggle all. Just turn on the collectables. Okay. So there's one there. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? Everything else is Vista points. Where's the other flower? Do we only need one more? No, we're missing two. Yeah. Is it two growing together? Maybe. Alright. Filter. Toggle on. Looks like that's going to be the closest campfire that we have access to. I hope it's 2 in 1. Otherwise, I have no idea where the last one is. And if there was one that we missed at one of the other sites because they were 2 in 1, then the flower indicator should still be there for not completing it. Now the problem here is we are going to end up in stalker territory, which is not pleasant. Resources. Take on. Wrong trap type. I'm thinking it's a blast trap, but it's not. Or it's a fire trap because they can't. Eesh. I don't run it. Alright. We have a stalker there. Looks like we're gonna have to climb for this flower, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be up on top of the mountain. It's okay. As long as I can climb without getting in trouble with the stalkers. Here we are. Hello, little merchant. Alright. So there's that one. Is there another one up here? I'm not seeing it. So which one was that? That one. So where is that? Why am I missing a metal flower? Toggle everything off. Only put on those. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing another flower on the map. And I mean, I bought the maps, so they should all be there. Unless there is one up in that area, but I don't think there is. Or wait, here. The hell? Why is that so... Okay. Why is that one so hard to find? Maybe it was one where there were two and I missed one of them. We're almost out of time. Actually, we are out of time, but if I can grab this in 5 minutes, we won't be over time. Let's put it that way. Okay, where is this flower? 114 steps that way. Quick save. Hopefully we can get it without too much difficulty. It is in Nora territory though, so should be fairly simple. Grab that. Is it down the hole? Ah, okay.
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
Alright. Completely forgot that there was another one that was underground. Okay. I wonder, I forget, there might be another power cell down here. Up. You're not making me run in circles, are you? Before we head down, though, I want to... Where is that? Ha! Lots of bats. Okay. Yeah, there should be another power cell in here, too. Come on, Aloy. Thank you. I completely forgot about this place. There we go. Ah. The last metal flower. Here we are. Any more of those areas that I need to break through? I forget. Okay. Did I just break through here? Okay. Well, I'm going to call it quits here because I do want to finish exploring this place and make sure that there isn't another power cell here that I am missing. Because I think there is. I'm not positive, though. So we'll come back to this in the next episode. But if you've enjoyed this one, please give it a like. Consider subscribing. Check out some of the other series on my channel. Come find me over on Rumble at Ep.57 Wild. And Aloy and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.